Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Adaya, back at it with another video, and today I'm with none other than the MC that got you promoted, Alfred, Mr. Kiarie. Hi babe.
Hi.
Alright, so today we're doing a Q&A. We went online. We went to Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, asking you guys to ask us any questions that you have, that you would like us to answer, and we both posted it on our social medias. So we have a lot of questions, but we're not gonna answer all of them because some of them people repeated the same thing, or they're just way too much. So we're gonna cut it short and we'll answer what we can, and throughout the years you'll get to also learn the things that we didn't answer, and you probably might see it pointed out in the video. Yeah, so let's get right into it. You ready?
I'm born ready.
You go. You start.
Yeah, wow, today I'm starting. So I really got a lot of responses, about 99 questions.
Damn, I didn't get that much. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, I have a big fan base. But all in all, why are you hating on my fans?
It's okay for these. Yakach.
Alright, so but all in all, get to try to answer most of the questions. If you don't get your question, we'll make sure your questions are answered. One or the other, we'll make sure if you answered. Even if it says we have to do a part 2, yeah, we'll definitely have to.
Actually, yeah, that's true. We could.
So she said I go first. They said ladies first, men before.
Dead. Okay.
So the first question was, how do you deal with finances?
Oh babe, you know what we forgot? Dressed by none other than
Joy!
Joy
Karumba.
Joy
Karumba.
Karumba. I said Joy Karumba.
Yeah, we dressed by
She
Joy
made,
Karumba.
yeah, bro. She's the best. If you're looking for anybody, she's the best.
She good. Alright. Let's dive into it.
Okay.
How do you guys deal with finances? How do we deal with finances? Okay. So finances is really I feel like a lot of marriages people have exalted finances. It's really not that of a big deal. I don't know why people make it a big deal. I think it's because a lot of people are poor, so like they exalt money. Oh my god. Anyway,
Okay,
honesty first. So this is one of the things we were taught during our counseling year, our counseling time. One of the things I remember, Mama Moyo, probably you all know him. You all know her. This is something she told. So she told me the best way to handle finances in marriages is bring everything on the table. Whatever you make, whatever she makes, bring everything to the table, and just disperse it equally amongst everything. This I'm talking towards bills, utility, everything that needs to be paid, it's paid first. Whatever is remained, you guys sort yourself out, your savings and all that stuff, and that is settled. So I think that's how mostly we do. There's no my money, your money, his money, her money. Just bring everything to the table. Boom. Even if you send me $10 cash up, I'll bring it to the table and we decide what next. Wink, wink.
Yeah, that's very true. That's how we've been surviving for the last year. Not surviving.
And thriving.
Thriving for the last year, and we haven't had any arguments about it, so it's working for us. And maybe you should try it if you're having difficulties or issues with that. The next question is, how do we solve arguments? This is how we've been doing it. If I'm mad or pissed about something, I'm the type to just let you know right there instead of waiting until tomorrow. or it might take me maybe an hour to tell you, but I will tell you before the day ends for sure. But Freddie's the opposite. Freddie's the type to like keep it in a little bit, and then he will say it, and when he says it, it's probably with a few more other things. So how we do it is we talk about it. Like I would be like, hey, we need to talk about this. Like me manze sijaweza kulala. Like I haven't been sleeping, you know. Yeah, so we just sit down and talk about it. Sometimes they're not fully solved like that day, but just talking about it and knowing that the other person knows that you know this is how you feel, you know, goes a long way. So for us, we sit down, we talk about it, we argue about it, we, you know, come on, if it's, you know, for voices to go high, they will definitely go high, but at the end of the day, we, you know, we have solved it, or we have agreed upon, you know, something. So that's how we solve. Yeah. Anything?
Yeah, arguments, misunderstanding in marriages are very inevitable. Wow. So they're very inevitable. So what happens is you always disagree on one thing or the other, but you disagree to agree. You know, I don't know how you can avoid arguments or misunderstanding. I don't know. If you know how to avoid them, definitely let me know.
Let us know.
It takes me time to process, and also just knowing the other person's personality. Personally, it takes me time to process. For her, I think she processes it real quick. Me, it takes me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So when that time happens, you know, and I'm ready to talk about it, I'm just ready to talk about it. But the other thing is, I cannot just keep waiting for me to process it to be able to talk about it. Sometimes I have to force the processing, and then we talk about it. It's just easy. Understanding one's personality makes it even great.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, question goes, when are you planning on having kids? So this question has been asked so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what you had? Must pressure.
Manze, relax. It's only been a year and a few
It's
months.
only been a year. We're trying to enjoy. Let's enjoy our time. My people. The issue of kids. The issue of kids, we just leave it to God.
Literally.
Honestly.
Yeah.
When the right time comes, when the timing of the Lord is right, you will definitely
trust
know.
me, you will not fail to know.
You will be the first person to know.
Literally. Okay, that's good. The next question is, what is our love language? Like, what's my love language and what's Freddie's love language? We got asked this question by a few people. All right, so I'm gonna let him answer my love language and I'll answer his. So Freddie's love language, which really helps in marriage or relationship, because then you do things knowing that this is what the person you love loves, or that's how they process things and stuff. So for Freddie, his love language is act of service. That's the first one. The other one is quality time. Yeah, so that's Freddie's love language.
Yeah, it speaks volume, you know. Guinea even cuts my nails, you know.
I really do.
She pampers me.
Literally do. Like the other day, somebody asked me, what are you doing today after church? And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go do Freddie's nails. And you know his feet, like cause I don't know, I just like a man.
Great.
Yeah, I just like a man that's clean, you know, his nails are clean, you know, his feet, you know, because, manze, why not? You know, what's so hard about that, you know? And I like doing stuff like that, so it works for me, yeah.
So yeah, so I think just knowing that helps. Her love language, her love language, I'll not beat around the bush, I actually do know. One is quality time, which we share that. Personally, I really get mad if you're my friend and we don't spend time and all that stuff. It really, like, I'm like, hey, you ain't speaking my language. So it's really hard. So we share that a lot, and that's why sometimes we just sit down and just share our quality time together, go out on a drive, and just go. So one, quality time. Two, gifts. Sylvia loves gifts.
That's
It doesn't.
two?
Huh?
Are you sure that's number two?
Hey, wait.
Because that's not number two, but okay.
You saying that's number one?
No, that's the last one. Yeah, no, for real, babe. There's actually something else I prefer more than gifts.
Alright, from today, guys, I'll stop buying gifts.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
And then invest in the
No, that's not what I'm saying, but there's something else you forgot before gifts.
Just say quality time.
Yeah.
Ah.
What else?
Then I say gift.
No, but that's not the second. There's one more where you have to say it because I will ask.
Wait, guys, it's me answering.
Okay.
Why are you attacking?
Because I feel like
This
you don't know.
This is what I think. So I think quality time is the number one. Number two, she really likes saying, oh, you know, our words of affirmation is the second one. I feel like gift is the second one, and
No,
then our
because
words of affirmation. Wait.
Oh.
You see, guys, how we deal with argument? You see, I'm being argued here. So this is it's me answering.
Okay.
This is how I feel. I feel like quality time, gifts, and then words of affirmation. But she thinks it's words of affirmation then gift.
Yeah.
So guys, what I'm gonna do in 2021, I'm gonna invest in the first two.
No, but
Quality
I also.
time. Words of affirmation. Hapa zawadi hakuna.
Akifredi sound like ati 2020 has been zawadi. Like
Hey! Madam,
Freddy.
nimekupatia.
Guy. Anywho. Alright, so we'll see how 2021 will go.
Oh, the other
Alright.
question, is it me?
No, yeah, it's you.
Who is the most romantic one? I don't know how to measure a romantic one, but I just feel like we do partake our shares of just the romantic side of us.
Yep.
I feel like I'm the greatest one, you feel it?
You know what somebody said that asked me this question, because I got asked the same question? They're like, oh, and don't tell us it's equal.
Okay, we are not telling you it's equal, but we're telling you, Freddie is romantic. What do you think, babe? I'm very romantic.
I feel like I'm romantic too.
Guinea's kind of way of romantic.
Is what?
It's different.
What do
My
you mean?
kind of way of romantic is just, let's just say it's not equal. We're just romantic in every nature.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, you be the judge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this is kind of like almost the same thing. Who loves who more?
Who loves who more? Yeah, answer. Who loves who more?
I don't even know how to answer this. I feel like I love Freddie more. Because I do. I mean, I don't know how to measure, who loves who more. But I definitely care about him. So I feel like, personally, I feel like I do. But again, I feel like he does too. So I really don't know how to answer this.
Yeah, that one I really don't know. I don't know how to measure who loves who more. The fact that we are here, we do love each other. That's all that matters. Thank God the one who has did not say don't say equal. Thank you. So, what do you hate most about your wife? Hey! Wow. Let me tell you what I hate about her.
I already know.
Should I pull the list here? Should I?
Guys, that many.
Let me pull the list. Let me pull the list. Number one.
Oh my god.
Anyway, guys, I'm just joking. So I think hate.
Strong
Hey, it's a really strong one.
Hey, bana. And say dislike at least.
I think I can say dislike, and because you did not ask about dislike, you asked about hate. I don't have anything I hate about her.
Maybe they just use the wrong words.
Hey, next time, use the correct word.
Okay.
So the other question was,
yeah. Go ahead.
how do you solve conflict without feeling attacked? You can answer that and then. No, I'll answer it.
I'll add it. It's okay. For us, or for the both of us, I feel like that's a really hard question to answer. But because usually you would feel attacked at the same time because you're human. Obviously, You know, come on, like you would feel somehow you'll feel something. But how do you solve conflicts without feeling attacked? So, like I said before, in previous question, I said that because arguments and conflicts are kind of like the same thing. So usually if you solve a problem and your voices are up and you're saying things that you don't mean, I mean, at the end of the conversation, at least make sure you mention that, hey, I'm sorry I said this out of anger. Like, that's mostly somebody right here be saying stuff like that. You know, I said this out of anger, which is true. We all do. You say a lot of negative things out of anger at that moment because we're human. But and we always feel attacked. But I feel like apologizing and making sure that the person knows that whatever you said they didn't mean, you know, goes a long way. And that's probably how you know, solve it without feeling attacked, because you apologize at the end or something. But you will always feel that way. I feel like I think so. I don't know. That's the best way I can answer that.
I don't know. I just feel like I've been attacked many times. But anyway, in marriages it happens. But it's you know, it's not the nature of people. But when we're using our emotional brain, what happens is we tend to say things that are not true, things that are hurting, and they appear. Words cut deeper than a knife.
That's true.
So this is my take, is always seek to be understanding rather than understood. Like, just always seek to always be understanding rather than understood.
Mm-hmm.
That is all I can say. But hey, if you feel attacked, speak up, voice your concern. So last question. It says, what do you guys do for fun? So what do you guys do for fun? So we do a number of things for fun. One, we do ministry together, which is really fun for me, for her. So that is usually like one thing, is like anytime we are called to serve, it's just something for fun. Whether we are called to serve, anywhere we are called to serve, it's just like, hey, I'll take you, you know, we'll go together and stuff like that. So that's number one. Number two, we have found our pleasure in just watching different movies together, different shows together, different activities together. Traveling. Corona happened, man. We haven't traveled a lot, but we have traveled.
Actually, we really have.
We actually have really traveled.
Yeah.
Apart from our last trip that got cancelled. But other than that, traveling is also ideal. We haven't cooked a lot together, but that's something fun. We love doing, not really together, but we love testing and stuff like that. We have fish, you know, love doing that together. Yeah,
Cleaning this
like
fish.
The other day we had to donate one fish.
Oh my god!
Really
it was
grown
so
from
emotional.
small to big. Yeah, so
it was so emotional.
We were somehow
like,
attached. Because like, you know, was really attached.
Imagine like, bruh.
She cried.
Yo, it was.
Who cries because of a fish?
Yo, that
God.
fish was like this small when it came, and it was like this big now, and we had to donate it because it killed about 4 or 5 fish.
Some kind of aggressive fish.
It was so aggressive. It just eats up. Every time we go to sleep, we come back and some fish is dead. So we had to let it go. But then knowing that, like, just giving it to the lady, I was just like, no. It was so crazy. I never thought, and I hated that fish because I was like, why is it killing all this other fish? But the moment I was like giving it away, I was like, wow. Like, I felt something. I was like, I felt so bad. But we had to let it go for the other ones to, you know, survive. So yeah, anyway, that concludes our video, our Q&A video. Thank you guys for asking, for those that asked, and for those that didn't, you know, there's always opportunity the next time. And for those that we didn't answer the questions, we'll definitely answer them some other time, or somehow you'll probably just see it in other videos.
Yeah, that concludes. Adios.
Muchachos.
Until next time.
This is the Love Corner.
That's so corny. The Love Corner. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
see you in the next video. If you have any video that you want us to do,
let us
let us know.
You know, yeah.
We're always open for ideas.